Welcome back. So apparently one bar just threw in the towel. It's just me now. No, he's learning stuff for new work. So I will be streaming for a while. Plan on finishing this game and then I don't know what. Pokemon unfortunately got corrupted, so I'd have to start all over. So I'll think about that. But now it's time to figure out who died this time. Hopefully the chat's working. So feel free to say hi. If not, one bar maybe will be in the chat. Keep up with you guys. Alright. Oh, mic's a little close. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Murder. After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. I took everything I had to drive that thought away. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday? Hey, #1 fan. It looks like your sub went through. I don't know why it won't show up on my end. Good to see the chat's working. A little small. Yeah, we're on my stream, so my sound's turned way down. Mic way up. Let me know if it doesn't sound too good though. Huh? It can't be. That stuff is just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories. Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is? Game music is still kind of loud. Okay, give me a second. How about now? Any better? I can also turn the mic up just a smidge. There we go. How's that sound?
What the heck?
What? Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. Hey, it worked that time. I didn't update the board, but it worked. Weird. Thanks for extending your tier into May. It is just not updating on my side. I don't know why. We all saw it though. We saw it. What good does it do to me? What good does it do me? That was weird. To go out of my way to help you.
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened. Yeah, I'll have to mess with it again. Ugh. There's just no end to trying to fix all this stuff.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Alright. So... I'm gonna go on a wild guess and say everything's upstairs just because it's a new area. How do I get upstairs? How do I get upstairs? Hold on. How do we get upstairs? See, it says second floor, but it's locked. So that's a lie. Oh, I'm stuck. I broke the game. I guess we'll go this way. Okay, all the way to the other end. Okay, hold on. Whee! I don't know why the other side's locked, but why does it keep doing that? One bar's not here, so I have to break everything. Let's see. Guess I'll just start going room by room. Nothing here. The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked? What do you want now?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Are you just following me now? Just as I thought. Byakugan.
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. In the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious. I can talk. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. You're gonna get shot. I don't think we're allowed on the girls' side. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. Oh, I guess he won't get shot. Too bad. I literally went through the first door on this floor. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Alright, who died this time? Bloodlust? Oh no! Oh, we're not allowed to have favorites anymore. Favorites die in this game. Some Game of Thrones. That sucks. Poor Chihiro. I'm so sad. I guess I'm glad we talked to her before she died. Oh no, Rain, I'm sorry. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Okay, I don't have to do that. Nice. A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Poor Chihiro. Stop becoming friends with people. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. I just want to be friends. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakugan, on the other hand. Poor
Very
Chihiro.
strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm. Almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. I mean, they just tied her up. It's not that magical or nothing. I just want to be friends with people. It's not my fault. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost as whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too. Too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I can even begin to clear my mind.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... become friends with all the people we don't like. Okay, but low-key, I want to be friends with the detective girl. I'm really blanking on her name right now. Do you think she'd be friends with me now? I don't have a good track record. What is with the cheery little theme?
A body has been discovered.
Yeah.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? I mean, do you doubt it? The body discovery announcement, then Chihiro really is
Naturally.
dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Oh. 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 Alright. Sakura, relax. Please. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. I can't remember how I did her voice. It's gonna bother me. Sorry, water break. Fuck, man.
What the?
What the fuck is this? It's a dream! This is a dream! It's all just a dream! I'm going. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Cool. Shut up. Well, oh, I want to be her friend. This one, right here. Why can't I click her? I can't click her. Like at all. Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
Yeah, her. Can we be friends with her? Do you think that'll be okay? I feel like she's important enough they won't kill her. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Oh, it's been a little bit. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. So you say. Come on, I feel like she's safe. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname do the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Ooh. Oh man, sorry guys. Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer? Trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Oh, that's right. She faints at the sight of blood. Toko? You might want to leave. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? 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 It's not a flattering picture at all. Oh, night. Yeah? She's gonna need an ice pack. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
You're an idiot. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. Ooh. Gross. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Yep. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. What the heck? Wow, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? What the heck?
what the heck?
Oh man. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. What? What is happening? The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Her eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing into an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone amongst us. Among us. Dun dun dun. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right is right! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing. Give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Didn't you leave? Did I miss something? Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yeah, Monokuma's great. I like him. Ooh. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh,
I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such
I'm
ignorance.
gonna get some water. Jeez, man. You got wrinkles for days. I just noticed. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Rude. A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. What? Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh, new rules. What? I don't remember any rule like that. Oh, can you two not go back and forth? Ugh. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? Okay, new rule.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey!
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up the two people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation too soon. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Okay, can y'all move? First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's good, I guess. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. But it looks like I'll be working with Byakuga on this one. I'd rather not. Excuse you, Byakuga. I'm not some low-grade lady you can buy off the street. Excuse you. I am high class. Okay, I'll look around for a second. Okay. Maybe I looked at that. I don't look at this. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet, and it must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Okay, how about this weight? There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Okay. Can we check this one? The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during that murder. Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Guess I'll have to look at Chihiro now. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
Who we literally were talking to like 2 hours ago. But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Can I just examine stuff without you butting your head in?
Very.
No? All the same. Okay. Oh, I do the, There we go. That's what I wanted. A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. What am I missing? I guess talk to these guys? I don't want to talk to you. Kyoko. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman. You know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. I use this... Oh. She's reading stuff. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here. She's very light. Oh. Dang it. She was very light, that is true. It would have been hard for someone to carry her, but still. Well, I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So, you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Perhaps. Hina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night. However, perhaps. But it's difficult for her to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but she would also have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. I sound like Solid Snake. Oh man. Sakura kills my throat. Okay, so thoughts, guys. That poster, I don't think that would be in the girls' locker room. You know what I mean? I bet this poster and this weight are from the boys' locker room. That seems a little out of place for a girls' locker room. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little. Oh, man. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? Yeah. So I think this proves that she was trans. So her file probably said she had to go in the guy's room. And so she didn't want to go with any of the girls. So then she would have had to gotten moved here. I don't know how that would have worked. You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I'm kind of wondering what it might be. Okay, so I think we got that pinned. I think she is trans. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I gotta cut up with the wrong person this time. Alright, I wanna go in the guy's locker room. No, will you leave me alone? So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? I can talk. Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Rude. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. Well, I guess that confirms that. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to this thing. You treat me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So...
Why you?
Oh, so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Why did they censor that? Why didn't they just say crap or something? Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. I can talk. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self. See? Why did they censor it? That's weird.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. I would like to go into the guys' locker room, please. Stop dragging me around. The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Bruh, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. What am I supposed to be doing? I gotta be missing something, I guess. What's that? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? Oh, it's an e-handbook. No wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Bakugan? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, what did I get? Sayaka. You're right, this is Hayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. So if they're dead, it doesn't matter. I get it. Moving on. You stop rubbing it into my face, dude. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Can I go back to the guy's locker room, please?
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. And the other one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey!
You're making me angry!
What the heck? The computer just buzzed and said I got an achievement. Oh, I know what that is. Hey, one bar. Did you get an achievement? You scared me. Did you get the crew back together? Oh boy. I'm not saying that. That's too many haze.
Now I'm really angry!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It would stand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. See, they didn't take it out there. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. One bar strikes again. I'm glad you got an achievement, buddy.
What?
What? You might ask, how could that be? It's Chihiro's handbook. Whoever's dead, their handbook stops working until the case is over. Well, yeah, because it's your Microsoft. They're all connected. So I'm not surprised. That's how I figured out it was you. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Like I said, one bar's the killer. Possibly. Oh boy. Sorry, falling out of the chair. Okay, so I think it's Chihiro's. I did. He does like killing people. So I think the one that won't work is Chihiro's. So whoever's dead, there stops working. Though he did say it was broken. Maybe Chihiro's doesn't work because she's trans, so I can't pick a gender. Maybe. Maybe that's its weak spot. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite. What the heck are you... What are you on? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite? Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Well, there's another one. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay? What is it? Yeah. Okay.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, here we go. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really? Hey, you two! I figured that's who it was. Big trouble! Need your help!
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please! You gotta help me! What's up?
Please!
This is a serious emergency! Please, you gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Nina?
I mean...
It's an Hurry! An emergency. What happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakugan?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she's headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Do I have to go there? Where's Toko's? There she is. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Can I not talk to Bingo? How short am I? Oh my god. Just open the door. Do I have to ask, to get in? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's the emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I'd rather not. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Why are you being creepy? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind that door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay. Well, I guess that solves that mystery. So Toko's Genocide Jack. And she has multiple personality disorder, I guess. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave in there all alone, so I tried to bust down the door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuga? Makoto, you are so dumb. It hurts sometimes. Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah. This one. Hey, Byakuga? You think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuga? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Don't push it, Hina, please. Byakuga stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula.
It's Byakuya.
Bacula. That's hilarious. Oh, that's a good one. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise.
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Right? That seems pretty on the spot there. These two are in cahoots.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakugan! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. What the heck is happening? Alright, what's up? There's no point in checking in there. We need to find real clues. I was trying to talk to you, but okay. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. Let's see. Here. There are no clues there. We need to check it elsewhere. Okay. A hint, a clue would be most useful. Boy, you are getting on my nerves. Can we go in here? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Okay. I don't remember if we were allowed in here last time. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What if I'm allergic to dust? You don't know. What are we after this time? This one? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord. Let's see. Stop being annoying. There's so many files at the front of the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council, controlling everything from the shadows. Illuminati confirmed. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. I lost my headphones. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. You don't want to mess with the Illuminati. It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah. It's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with the lamp? Oh, sorry. It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Okay. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed, just like that file. Sure.
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned it to the file to the shelf. Boy, you were just getting all the achievements, One Bar. What am I missing? Is it the ones behind him? There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Most things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Oh. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
Hey, Garson. Yeah, how dare One Bar play games not on stream? Playing Need for Speed. Rude. Don't you know you're not allowed to enjoy games outside of streaming? I'm doing well, Carson. It's a bit hectic over here, but so far so good. Sorry, it's been pretty crazy on your side. Missed having you around. That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Oh, thanks, Carson. It updated for you. #1 fan, I think you're cursed. So it still works. I wonder why. Being weird. That's the rules, right? Only streams. Yep, that's how this works. You play games on stream only. No outside life. You just kind of shut yourself down. Well, it's not that. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... Oh, man. Y'all be crazy. I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Update. Oh yeah, sorry I haven't put the new video up. I'm having some issues with the thumbnail. It's decided it just doesn't want to work ever again. But I will get that fixed. I'll get that put up tomorrow. You're cursed, #1 fan. I don't know what you want from me. It obviously works. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you pull off... How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your own common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Can you just leave me alone? I just wanted to go to the boys' locker room. I wanted to see if I was right. The poster was missing. That was it. Instead, I'm stuck in a half-hour argument with you. Oh, hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. That's so weird. I literally spent the last couple days trying to update everything, and it says everything's fine. I don't know why it's being weird. Goodness gracious. OneBar, you screwed us with the name change. Yeah, it's possible. Need to go through and make sure everything's updated. Must have missed something. Huh? Members of the Takami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. I must have missed something then. I'll see if I can mess around with it tomorrow and get it fixed. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. I knew it. The triangle pin on his lapel. Illuminati confirmed. Look, it's getting late where I am. I'm losing my mind. And I have within me the bloodline that would allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Unless you die, then what? But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Quick, get him, guys. OneBar's back. Let him know that he needs to stop playing games off stream. Jeez. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Bjelke is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. Oh, okay, sure. I mean, why not? It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Bjelke could grab a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to oh boy, I can't talk anymore. Allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same thing as what happened to Chiro. I'm not convinced though. I think it's just a copycat. It seems too on the nose for this game. Save your surprise. The best is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Okay, I can see why you think it's Jack then. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of— oh goodness gracious. This act of mounting the victim. I believe you mean she, herself. It's Toko, dude. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. Looks sloppy though. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
the culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Alright, I guess.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Herself. And again, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see Toko as being able to lift her up. But if she does have multiple personality disorder, oh goodness gracious, then maybe her alter ego, Genocide Jack, could. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us? Right. Like, what's Genocide Jack's motive? Why do they kill people? Like, they all have to have something that matches.
interesting.
Things really are starting to get interesting, aren't they? I think it's a copycat. I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. I hate this guy. Okay, I need a break from him. He's driving me up the wall. So, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Go ahead and save. And we will pick this up tomorrow. Same time as usual, unless the baby goes to sleep early, in which case I will start then. Sakura, like, destroyed my voice. It was killing me. Thank you guys all for stopping in. Thank you, Carson and #1 fan, for the tiers, subscriptions. I don't know how to thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good night. I will get the last part up on YouTube and have this one edited and waiting as soon as I can put it up. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.